So today's Good Friday, guys, and the market is closed. I just thought I'd make a quick update video. We should be on the lookout for next week, and we're going to end a lot of the financial reportings, earnings reports with Bank of America. We'll also have Charles Schwab, and a big defensive name, one of the biggest defensive names in the market in the health sector will be Johnson & Johnson. They'll be doing their earnings reports next week, so that's something very important to keep track of, is to see how the XLV moves throughout the week, because if Johnson & Johnson jumps, most likely Pfizer, Moderna, and a lot of other healthcare stocks will be jumping up as well. Another one that I would add in the defensive that I think is equally important right now, especially with Russia and Ukraine having the war going on, is Lockheed Martin. I think you guys should definitely keep an eye on Lockheed Martin, on what they report, because they are probably the go-to stock when it comes to war. If Russia were to say that we're going to nuke Ukraine, Lockheed Martin would absolutely spike. That's how much they're influenced the war right now. So that's just something very important to also keep your eye on, is Lockheed Martin. We're also going to have Netflix. What can I say about Netflix? Well, most growth stocks. But let me start off with Netflix. A funny story. Netflix was actually the first big growth stock. I know you guys see your stocks right now. If you've been in the market for years, or if you started this year, you probably have some stocks that are down 60-70%. But Netflix was actually the first stock that got obliterated. They were like they were setting the precedent for what was going to happen for the rest of the year for all growth stocks. Netflix stock throughout this whole year was like, after their earnings report, kind of plummeted, and that kind of started to foreshadow what's going to happen for all our growth stocks. I highly recommend you guys check out the stock chart in Netflix. It's absolutely incredible how they were like the first one before every single growth stock started to tank. So that's interesting, in my opinion. Another big retail stock and big meme investor stock is Tesla. Tesla, we know what Elon brings to the table. He's a very important person. He loves to tweet. He has a big influence on retail investing, and it's going to be Tesla reporting. And it's the thing that could be on the minds of investors of what's happening in Shanghai. If Shanghai's still locked down, I think this could be very rocky price action for Tesla next week. And in fact, I would bet to say, in my opinion, I think that this is probably going to be the most volatile stock next week in the stock market. Tesla overall is like a massive trading stock. Retail investors own it. Institutional, there's a lot of big ETFs that have Tesla in it too, including S&P. But expect a ton of volatility in Tesla next week. So if you're a trader, if you want to dip your toes in there, go right ahead. Big defensive play as well as Procter & Gamble. They'll be reporting next week. And the last play, the once heralded best dividend stock in America, AT&T. What can you say? There has been a massive downfall in AT&T over the past 10 years. Once seen as the best dividend stock you can own, is now just probably a laughing stock company. Ever since their Time Warner acquisition, it's been slow downhill drop for AT&T, but that's another one to keep an eye out on to see how AT&T reports. There's this before I finish, there's this saying in the stock market where it says that sell in May and go away. Usually people that are hedge fund managers and people with a lot of money, that they see the stock market starts to go down in May, so they're going to start to go away and come back in a later day. But honestly, I think that's fine if you want to do that, but me, on a personal level, I'm just going to stay still. I know as a retail investor, and if you're a retail investor out there, if you were to sell right now, you probably would take a massive hit, a massive loss. Personally, I'm just going to not sell in May. I'm going to hold as long as I can, which is probably forever, because I have a lot of faith in my companies. But yeah, it's an interesting thing that was posted today by, was it Barron's? Yeah, Barron's posting this, and sell in May and go away. Well, if you did do that, you sure will have a tax write-off, but you'll have a massive loss at the same time. And personally, I think my stocks will recover. So yeah, guys, tomorrow I'm going to be posting a couple of videos. One video about the crypto market. I'll also be posting one on Sunday just to keep you guys updated on what's happening there. And that'll be it for me today. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching Fast Market News, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, commenting, or even liking the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care, everyone.